I immediately bonded with my first baby after an 11-hour labour and a forceps delivery. She latched on as soon as she was born and breastfed well and slept effortlessly. This was shattered 5 days later when I started passing feces via my vagina. I was sent back to the hospital for urgent medical assessment. I was told an anal sphincter tear had been missed after my delivery, and I needed a complex reconstructive operation, months of recovery, and the real possibility of a colostomy. I was terrified. I sobbed hysterically, unable to acknowledge my husband or my baby. I later found out my husband had gone to the nurse's station and was close to collapsing with shock. I underwent a successful reconstructive operation, and thanks to my amazing surgeon, I dodged a colostomy. After I left hospital, I was confined to my bed and unable to bathe my daughter until she was 8 weeks old. I was irrationally resentful of family and friends who came to help me. She was my baby. I wanted her to myself. Instead, I was forced to share her, and at times it was stifling. I was unable to socialise at baby groups as I could not sit comfortably for 10 weeks. I couldn't do what I love: riding horses, dog walking, swimming. I didn't really leave the house for fear of my incontinence. I couldn't have sex for 9 months. I remember mentally preparing myself for my husband to leave me, but amazingly he told me he'd never even considered it. In fact, our relationship has become stronger, despite the anxiety, panic attacks, counselling, and regular hospital trips I experienced on my road to recovery. Today, sex can still be painful and embarrassing. I struggle to sit for any length of time. I am fecally incontinent unless I follow a strict diet, making dining out and socialising difficult. I still exercise, but I have to compensate for the pain. Even standing is difficult. And my greatest passion, horse riding, I can't enjoy without pain. If only I had been thoroughly checked after delivery. It would have saved me a lot of trauma, long-term pain, and many surgeries. I wish the obstetrician had seen me as an individual, and not just another patient in labour. As a young woman, with a healthy sex life, with a career, who should be able to live her life fully. They let me down. Looking back, I wish I had opened up and talked about it sooner. Most healthcare professionals didn't know what I was going through. Some of my friends still don't. My personal life, work life, sense of self, and my relationships with friends and family have all been affected. Both negatively, but also positively. In spite of everything, I went on to have a second child and had a safe and successful second birth experience. In order to live positively, I choose to ignore the negative as much as possible. But occasionally it's impossible. I fear what the future holds for my continence.